Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to the stock market yesterday, it was an awesome day for entire Gold Club members. Yes, that's what I would say in one word. After a long time, we went on to book ahead almost 2% of profits in the Gold Plus and almost 1% profit in the Gold Club. We have been doing some very safe trades for a long time after the markets have become really volatile. And this week also, the market was on its peak in terms of volatility. And that's why we are proud, because that exactly is in such a difficult situation as when we have actually gone ahead and made real good profits. And that actually shows how our strategies are working really well in spite of the market being so volatile and major traders are losing money in this kind of condition, whereas MPI family continues to consistently make profits week on week. So that's something very important when we are in the stock market. Consistency is the key. So moving on, yes, if you look at yesterday, it was again on a peak of volatility. Nifty was, opened with a gap down at 17,609, went on to fall immediately, even breaking the day's low almost to a close of 17,532. And from there, it again went higher, and it in fact broke day's high and went on to reach a peak of 17,722. And from there, again, there was a fall. It was, volatility to the peak, I would say, and this is not great for especially option sellers. And that's exactly why most of the traders across, the country are making losses, and that's when we have actually come out profitable. That's something really, and that too not just profitable. We had one of the best weeks also last week, so there's something really good. So that only improves our confidence on our strategy, which is working great, and that should continue. Now moving on. After the Indian markets closed, or before that, sorry, let me talk about the institutionals. So FIAs have sold big yesterday. In fact, after the US market falling day for yesterday, we could see the FIAs yesterday sold for 2,509 crores. After it's very long that they've sold for such a big number on a single day, and DIAs continue to buy. They bought for 263 crores. But now with the US Federal Reserve actually increasing the rates by almost 75 basis points, we could expect another 50 basis points hike in India as well, and that's what probably is keeping the Indian market at bay. So that's something that needs to be watched out. However, this is only a short-term bearishness is what I feel, because things should get normal, because Indian inflation still is much better than US. And second thing, India's interest rates are already high compared to what US is, because if you see, in spite of all these rate hikes, the US is just very close to slightly above 3%, whereas India already is above 4%, interest rate. So that something is, going to be in favor of India, I would say. But then one thing that needs to be noticed is that dollar value is going up continuously. 80 is broken, and that is something that needs to be watched. This is actually good for IT companies, because most of the IT companies and other companies which are into exports get all the revenue in US dollars, and that actually can be add to their profitability. So this is actually good. But then the IT companies are not able to perform because the US markets are not performing. So as soon as Nasdaq is falling down, Indians consider the entire IT sector to be down, and that's exactly why the IT sector continues to fall. So it is actually time. Actually, most of the IT stocks are in oversold zone. We just need to get some positivity that can actually drive the entire IT stock up. In fact, at least it should start recovering. At least a short covering rally should be seen soon. That's something I'm waiting for in the IT sector. So apart from that, if you look at yesterday, we could see, this volatile movement actually has given a lot of, uncertainty in terms of stock profitability as well. So if you look at, but one thing is yesterday, Titan was up by 2.66%, and it is getting closer to its 52-week high. I think in any point of time, it can actually cross a 52-week high and make a new record in 52-week high. That's something that we need to watch in Titan. Wellcorp is, of course, another stock that we have in our portfolio, which is doing really well, and it's already at 292, very close to 300. In fact, it did come almost close to 300, which is 298. So probably we should be looking at some profit booking in Wellcorp today. So that's something that we need to watch how things are. Apart from that, we could see the FMCG stocks doing really well. ITC continues to make records every day. So that's something really amazing. Marico and Dabur also could be seen moving up really well yesterday. So majorly it was the FMCG that actually led the market yesterday, I would say. And apart from that, if you see, we could see the weakness continuing in the banks, where we could see some profit booking, and the IT sector. Apart from that, one stock of concern that we need to look at is Sonacom. So Sonacom is at a 52-week low. In spite of the company being so good and fundamentally strong, I would say it is only accumulation phase that I would do as of now. And it's only that we need patience to hold on to a fundamentally strong stock. It does happen that not all stocks always do perform really well in spite of the company being fundamentally strong. So we just have to wait for the time, and the patience is the key here. So I would say for Sonacom should be looked at it that way. So apart from that, we also added some good stocks yesterday. I've shared it in the community that ensures that we have a good portfolio. But then, of course, when the entire world is talking about the inflation in the US and the recession that could be coming up in the US, of course, there is a lot of fear being spread across in the media as well. Now, this is going to put the market under pressure for some time, but then, like I've been telling, India is poised for a better recovery than any of the other countries across the globe. So, for that, I'm kind of very confident on India, and there might be temporary bearishness, but then we are all wise investors who don't mind really, if the market actually goes down or up. We continue to stay invested and still make money out of the market. That's something very important. Right. So with all that, what we are looking forward to is yet another great ending to the week. In fact, we are taking some trades for the next week also yesterday in Gold Club, and that is doing really well already. And should be doing some good profits today as well. So based on that, we will be taking some new position. May or may not be based on the market condition. But then let us look forward to yet another amazing weekend. And of course, we will catch up on Sunday at the MPI family meeting at 7 p.m. sharp. So if you're not a member of the MPA community, do consider being a part of this community. It's after all free of cost. All you need to do is join the community using our account. So with that, this is Srikant and signing off. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and join the MPI community quickly so that you can be part of it and let us all make money together. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off. Goodbye. Have a happy weekend. And let us catch up on Sunday evening for the meeting.